A high school dropout, Ramaraju was fluent in Telugu, Hindi, Sanskrit, and English. By the age of 24, Ramaraju had been away from home for over a decade. During this period, he lived amongst the tribals of Rampa and Manyam, educating them of their rights. Sometime during that period, Ramaraju made a pilgrimage to Himalayas on foot and returned to Nagpur via Bastar. He already had a price of 10,000 rupees on his head by then. A master of disguise, he would dodge every attempt of the British to capture him. During his northern sojourn, Ramaraju met with Naga sadhus from whom he learnt Vedanta and astrology and also came in contact with many revolutionaries. Returning to Manyam, Ramaraju became an ascetic, gave up everything Western. Dressed in saffron, he walked barefooted through the jungles of coastal Andhra, gathering followers, spreading dharma, and awakening the tribes to the exploitation of British agents. Born a Kshatriya, Ramaraju was an expert marksman. He trained the Manyam tribesmen in guerrilla warfare. Soon enough, the news of a young ascetic spread to the nearby villages, and Ramaraju started getting visitors from beyond the jungle. Visitors, nay, devotees, would pour in with sacred flame and ritual offerings. As he walked, his path would be laid with flowers. He would preach dharma and patriotism to them. Crowds would gather wherever he went, and as he entered villages, the British would flee their outposts and station houses, leaving behind arms and ammunition. Those days, some Christian missionaries would collude with the local police to frame the tribals in wrong charges only to be reversed upon becoming Christians. As such, the tribals were prohibited from picking even fallen fruit in the jungle. A band of dealers were given the sole rights to exploit the forest produce to the detriment of the tribals. Ramaraju countered the forced conversions and arrested the activities of the Dalaris. With his persona and negotiation skills, he won over them to his side. Aiding Ramaraju in his efforts were Narayana Raju, also known as Aggi Raju, another Kshatriya youth, and Gam brothers, the Manyam tribesmen duo Gam Gantamdora and Gam Malludara. Together they struck such fear in the hearts of British that they became the topic of discussion at the All India Congress sessions and other such political groupings. Alerted by the immense support he was gathering and troubled by the huge loss of revenues, the British decided to crush Raju's activities. They started torching the villages that welcomed him, raped the women who sang his praises, killed those who supplied him with essentials. This brutal suppression continued for months on the end. Police parties that were sent to catch Ramaraju dead or alive never returned. Ramaraju would intercept the police orders before they reached the ground forces and prepare an offensive. Faced with heavy losses, the British started bribing the locals for his whereabouts, at the same time destroying his support system. Pained to see the atrocities meted out to his people, Ramaraju dissuaded them from protecting him any longer. Consequently, Agiraju was caught and sent to central jail in Andaman. Malludara was arrested and sentenced to life. Gantandara was at large. Officer Goodall and Collector Rutherford reported that they apprehended Ramaraju in the jungle and shot him dead as he tried to escape. His body was reportedly burned to ashes on the spot in violation of the criminal code, which required the body to be sent for post-mortem. The news of Ramaraju's killing shook the nation. The day was 7th May 1924. He was 27. Gandhi lauded his bravery. The place of his death became a pilgrimage site for Indians. Scores of villagers would visit the site to collect his ashes. Every other male child born in coastal Andhra was named Ramaraju. He became the stuff of the legends. But that's not the end of the story. Long after the news of his death was officially announced, the ascetic duo Ramaraju and Gantamdora would make sudden appearances and create excitement among public. Sometimes they would turn up at Congress sessions and disappear in a flash. To this day, Ramaraju's death at the hands of British is a contested history. But the flame of resistance he ignited in the hearts of Indians continues to burn bright a century later. Jai Hind.